important that is just on my mind. And what is it? That's to do with the phases of life. The phases of life. There are some of us here, you have gone through certain phase of life, but you have not learned anything. You have gone through certain phase of life, you have not learned anything. And the truth of the matter is, every phase of life is designed to teach you something. Every phase of life is designed to teach you something. So the big question here now is, what are you learning from the phase of life you are into currently? What are you learning? What are you learning? For those of you who are in Africa and those who are in Nigeria, when you gain admission into the crèche or the nursery and primary or the secondary or the university, you take away something from those stages. Yes, you take away something. You take away something. Either you take away the learnings you've gotten, the relationships you have built and all that, then you get to the next phase, right? So when you are not in a learning environment, for example, and you are meant to keep gathering learnings. Where do you start learning from again? You start learning from life itself. The people you meet with, the environments you connect with, the things that happen around you. You start learning from those things. And let me say this to you loud and clear. If you are not learning anything at this phase of your life, then you're just taking a stroll. And as you're taking a stroll, what happens? You will not be able to gather what you need for the next phase of your life. Yes. If you are not learning anything, for example, a child in the kindergarten that doesn't learn anything from that stage and gets into the primary, didn't learn anything, cannot function effectively at the secondary stage. A child who did not learn anything at the secondary stage of education cannot get into it and get to the university, because what would use our function? When it comes to mathematics, what formulas, what have you learned that you can function at that higher level? When it comes to English, what sentence construction, what letter writing skills, and the rest would you use to get to the next level? I want to urge you that you should learn to have something you are learning currently as you are walking through life. Have something you are learning. This phase you are in currently now, what are you learning? Let me give you some examples. You lost some money at this phase of your life. Have you learned anything from that loss on how to be wise with your resources? For example, you were in a relationship and it did not work out at this phase of your life. Have you learned anything you're going to use in the next phase of your relationship? For example, you were busy trying to relate with some people and they betrayed you. Have you learned anything on how to manage people in your next level of your relationship? Okay, you were just taking a trip and you had an accident. Have you learned anything from that accident? A wise person would always learn from his or her experience. A wise person will always learn from his or her experience. An unwise person will just take a stroll and will learn nothing. An unwise person will just take a stroll and will learn nothing. So I'm saying this to you right now. As you're in that phase of your life, learn something from it. Learn something from that phase of your life that you can use for the next phase. And let what you are learning make you wiser. Yes, that's the word. Let it make you wiser. If what you are learning is not making you wiser, then you are learning nothing. Let it make you wiser. That you will not repeat certain mistakes when you get to the next phase. You will not repeat certain mistakes when you get to the next phase. You will not act foolishly when you get to the next phase. You will know who and who to connect when you get to the next phase. You will know how to position yourself when you get to the next phase. These are very important things. Very, very important. I hope somebody have learned something from all I've shared today. If you have learned something, you can share this video with somebody else. Let them also learn something, that the phase they are operating in currently, they should learn something from me is needed for their next phase. Thank you for watching. I celebrate you. I celebrate you specially.